This is Hakeem Jeffries taking Supreme Court Justice Clarence Thomas to task today after Thomas's criticism of pro-choice activists outside his home protesting came up during a committee hearing. Jeffries, who has a habit of destroying Republicans quite often, shows us here once again how to poignantly shame and highlight the hypocrisy of the right.
And if Justice Thomas really wants to deal with bullying in America, or this problem of people supposedly unwilling to accept outcomes that they don't like, I've got some advice for Justice Thomas. Start in your own home. Have a conversation with Jeannie Thomas. She refused to accept the legitimacy of the 2020 presidential election. Why? Because she didn't like the outcome. And so instead, she tried to steal the election, overthrow the United States government, and install a tyrant. That's bullying. That's being unwilling to accept an outcome because you don't like the results, because the former twice impeached so-called president of the United States of America lost legitimately to Joe Biden. How did she respond? Instead, she said the Bidens should face a military tribunal in Guantanamo Bay on trumped-up charges of sedition. You've got to be kidding me. And lastly, let me ask this question of Brother Thomas. Why are you such a hater? Hate on civil rights, hate on women's rights, hate on reproductive rights, hate on voting rights, hate on marital rights, hate on equal protection under the law, hate on liberty and justice for all, hate on free and fair elections. Why are you such a hater? And you think you can get away with it, escape public scrutiny, because you think that shamelessness is your superpower?
Mr. Chairman, a point of order.
Here's a news flash straight from the House Judiciary Committee.
Point of order.
Truth thrust to the ground will rise again, and truth will be your kryptonite.
Now, Ginny Thomas's exact message to Trump's White House Chief of Staff came 2 days after the 2020 election, in which she said, Biden crime family and ballot fraud co-conspirators, elected officials, bureaucrats, social media censorship mongers, fake stream media reporters, etc., are being arrested and detained for ballot fraud right now in overcoming days and will be living in barges off Gitmo to face military tribunals for sedition. And that message was only one of 29 others she sent to Meadows. Others included links to wingnut QAnon conspiracy theory videos and over-dramatized statements like her last messages, in which she said, "We are living through what feels like the end of America. Amazing times, the end of liberty." So don't you see the hypocrisy here? While Ginny Thomas and Donald Trump claimed Biden and the left were on the attack and taking America from them, they were plotting to take America from you. They wanted to decide your fate, not the election. They knew they were depriving Americans of democracy and everything our country stands for, but they had to convince themselves and others that they were the victims. Just like what we're seeing today with the protests outside these Supreme Court justices' homes. These justices know they are depriving women and Americans of their privacy and their pursuit of life, liberty, and happiness. But they have to convince themselves and their supporters that they are the victims. So my message to Republicans out there who are working to undermine our democracy is simply stop playing the victim and stop hating. Thanks for watching and reflecting with me. I'm Brendan Plank, and I'll see you in the next video.